Hi, good evening. God has been so faithful to me and to my family, and I'm really grateful to be here tonight and just have the opportunity to share of his faithfulness and his goodness with you tonight. This is my husband, Jeremy, and our boys, Adam and Andy. Adam is 8 and Andy's 5, and Kelly, our daughter, is 18 months old. Kelly has been with our family since birth, and we adopted her in May of this year. My sister Emily is here tonight too. Okay, my sister Emily is here tonight too, and so are my parents, Kim and Alice, and my lifelong friend Rachel. I'm so thankful for the way that they have loved and supported our family this year. We've thought a lot about how to share the story of how Kelly became our daughter and how we'll share it with her one day. We know we want to focus on God's goodness and his grace and redemption, and not on the very hard and sad circumstances Kelly's mom was facing. Kelly's birth mom is my sister-in-law, Jeremy's sister, and although she's always lived a couple of hours away from us, Jeremy has always been the person that she relies on and trusts the most. I'm really thankful for that. Because of that, we were involved with Kelly's mom during her pregnancy, and I drove her from Forest City to Charlotte for an emergency emergency delivery 5 weeks before her due date. I'm thankful I was there the moment that Kelly was born, and I got to be with her in the NICU for several weeks while she gained strength and weight and finally was released to come home. After Kelly's discharge from the hospital in Charlotte, Kelly and her mom came to High Point to live with us. We initially planned for them to be with us temporarily to help Kelly's mom make a plan to gain stability in her life and just to make sure that Kelly's basic needs were met. We knew God was calling us to care for them, but we were overwhelmed and we didn't know what next steps to take. A friend suggested that I reach out to New Life. I've grown up in High Point and I knew about New Life, previously the Pregnancy Care Center, and after talking to Kelly's mom, we decided to meet with Brenda Moon. It was such a blessing and an encouragement. Brenda made Kelly's mom feel comfortable and valued and consistently reminded her that she was on her team. Brenda gained Kelly's mom's trust so quickly. At the end of each session with Brenda, Kelly's mom was able to go to the store at the center and just pick out clothing and baby items and things that she liked for Kelly. She was really excited about that, and I think it really gave her a sense of pride. She was able to pick out things and provide things for Kelly that she otherwise could not provide on her own. After a few weeks with us, Kelly's mom decided to return to Rutherford County, North Carolina, to live with Kelly's dad. She asked us to care for Kelly for at least 6 months while she looked for work and housing, and Brenda continued to reach out to Kelly's mom to encourage her. God used Brenda to guide her away from dangerous decisions and helped her to make good ones. As we cared for Kelly, we saw the way that she was progressing and growing was a little slower and different from our boys. She wasn't reaching out for us or smiling, or she didn't seem to register very much. We connected with a caring pediatrician and saw several specialists, and they diagnosed Kelly with fetal alcohol syndrome, microcephaly, and a genetic disorder. Kelly's been in therapy to help with developmental delays, and we've seen a lot of medical specialists to help with different issues. So sharing with Kelly's mom about all these challenges was pretty difficult, but New Life and Brenda were there for us through this. I continued to stay in touch with Brenda and met with her frequently. She helped me think through the best ways to support Kelly's mom, even from a distance, and while also creating healthy boundaries. Brenda, Deborah, and others prayed boldly for Kelly, for her mom, and for our family each time we were at the center. And they prayed for us during their staff prayer time on Wednesday mornings. Even now, Brenda will text me to remind me that she's updating the staff about Kelly's progress and showing them her picture, and just that they're continuing to pray for her complete healing. In fall of 2021, Kelly's mom learned that she was expecting another baby, and we're so grateful that God led her to support us in pursuing temporary custody of Kelly and ultimately the adoption of Kelly. We know it was the prayers of our family, our church, and the New Life team, and Brenda and my husband's influence in Kelly's mom's life that helped her make a decision that was the best for Kelly. Ephesians 2:4-5 says, "But God, being rich in mercy, because of his great love for us, even when we were dead in our trespasses, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you have been saved." The gospel depends on a God who does not depend on us. What a gift that while he doesn't need us, he chooses to use us and give us opportunities to serve him. We can continue to be used by him by fueling the mission of New Life to see lives changed, protected, and healed. To continue to see God use Brenda and the New Life team to offer hope, prayer, compassion to families and moms who are desperate to hear someone say, "I'm on your team." I'm happy to share that Kelly is making great progress. She's such a sweet girl. She's taking steps. She's very loud. She expresses all of her opinions, and she loves blowing kisses to her brothers. Just further evidence of God's goodness and faithfulness. So, thank you for letting me share, and I'm happy to be with you tonight.